Thank you for checking out Real Talk Personal Finance. Shit's about to get real. Cash Flow King with you today. And in today's episode, we have our Week 4 winner and a reminder that it is the last week to vote for your 2024 favorite guest on the Real Talk Personal Finance podcast to be announced on next week's episode. Thanks so much for tuning into the show. As always, we really appreciate it. This is also going to be a fairly short show. I probably sound a little bit better than I did when I recorded the last one. However, lo and behold, turns out I had bronchitis and I'm still coughing all over the place. And so hopefully we get that taken care of pretty quickly. I'm on day 4 of 5 on the meds I'm on and might need something else, so we'll see how it goes. But so as always, thanks for tuning into the show. This is going to be the second to last episode of 2024 for the Real Talk Personal Finance podcast. We'll try to make it short and sweet. A couple things going on before we get into today's show, just some current event type shit. If you listen to the BOI reporting podcast that was recorded a few weeks ago, anyone that's following that hasn't already filed, that has a reporting company and an obligation or did have an obligation to file, there's apparently a lawsuit out of Texas that is basically affecting everybody, saying that the BOI reporting is unconstitutional. And at this particular moment, as far as I can tell, folks don't actually have to file at the time of this recording, although that is subject to change. Quite frankly, me personally, as I've mentioned before on that other episode, I've already filed, and personally, I don't really think it's a big fucking deal. Like, the only people in my mind that are upset about this are those that A, want to be difficult, or B, try to set up these LLCs in states and do these creative strategies where they're completely anonymous, which there's nothing wrong with being anonymous. We try to do that for this show. But if you have a business, if you have an LLC or a small business, and you're trying to hide the true ownership of that business through all these different fucking shell companies and shit like that, well, then shame on you, right? I don't think it's a big deal. If you don't know what I'm talking about or you don't have a small business, don't worry about it. But even for something as simple as an LLC for rentals, which is why I had to file mine, basically just has the information of the beneficial owner of the company. I don't think it's a big deal. Personally, I've already done it. If I hadn't and I was down to the wire, we're here at the end of December and I had to make a decision, quite frankly, I would just file the fucking thing and get on with it. And that way there you don't have to keep tabs on this case and what's happening or not happening. And if it gets overturned, and then you only have so many days to complete the filing. If it turns out you have to complete the filing, I just think it's a bunch of nonsense. There's bigger shit in life to worry about. So anyway, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and listen to the BOI reporting show, and you can just Google, what's going on in Texas right now. So we got that. The other thing that happened relatively recently is the Fed dropped interest rates 25 basis points, 0.25%. You might have noticed your savings account took a shot in the nuts. That's what's going on there. So if you're able to refer your friends and family to the different high yield savings accounts out there, you might be able to pick up a little bit of extra yield for a short period of time. But those rates in a lot of cases have come down. So that's something else that happened relatively recently. Let's see. Let's announce the Week 4 winner. So once again, these are for our premium subscribers. And thank you to all of you who are there's not that many of you, but all of you that support the show, myself included, so that we don't have to fucking put ads on the show like every other podcast out there trying to sell you something. For the low price of currently $3 a month, you get to become a premium subscriber and pick up the benefits there, including these fun little giveaways that we like to do pretty often. So our Week 4 winner, oh, by the way, we had a couple of changes to our premium subscribers. We had one person drop off, which supposedly he wrote to me and said that his credit card was hacked, and I let him know that I was going to be doing the Week 4 drawing and gave him an opportunity to go ahead and resubscribe. I haven't seen that come through yet, so unfortunately I had to take him off the list. And then we had somebody else that resubscribed because their card actually did get hacked, and they actually resubscribed at at $5 a month instead of the $3 that it's currently at now. So shout out to Donald K. Thank you very much for the extra $2 per month. Goes to good use here. But the winner of this week's week 4, final week 4 out of 4, $25 Amazon e-gift card giveaway from our premium subscribers is Rebecca K. Rebecca K, thank you very much for being premium and listening to the Real Talk Personal Finance podcast. I'm going to email you that e-gift card to your email on file with us right after I finish recording today's show. I just did the Wheel of Names spin, and you came up on that, so congrats to you. And then also just want to remind everybody, I'm going to put it in the show notes one last time. This is the final week. So if you haven't done so, please, please, please take 2 fucking seconds and vote for your favorite 2024 Real Talk Personal Finance podcast guest. Right now we have a multi-way tie. We have 1 week left. Please cast your vote. If you click on the link in the show notes, it's literally a 1-question SurveyMonkey question. You pick your favorite guest out of the, what do we have here? 3, 6, 7 guests that we're on in 2024. Submit, and your vote has been casted. So I'll be looking for those to continue to come in over the course of the next week. We will announce the winner on the final podcast of the year, which will drop on Monday, December 30th, 2024. This episode will release on Monday, December 23rd, 2024. So happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever you're celebrating. Hope you're having a kick-ass time and enjoying the holiday season. We will see you in the next episode.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.